top 10 adventure and historical series.
Bist du ein Gott? Nur Götter können einen Mann zum Tode verurteilen.
Number 10, Barbarians. In the year 09 AD, several Germanic tribes unite to challenge the almost invincible Roman legions. In a legendary battle, the battle in the Teutoburg Forest will change the history of Europe. At the center of this bloody clash are three childhood friends who are linked by a tragic fate. They become the all-important force. In the fight against the superior Roman power, her path is marked by loyalty and betrayal, love and hate, and ultimately proves to be a dramatic test of a friend's. Hit between three young people.
Nichts besteht für immer.
Did you just arrive from that storm?
I did.
Number 9, Viking Valhalla. Vikings Valhalla is a Netflix series created by Jeb Stewart. Is a sequel to history's Vikings. The narrative is set about 100 years after the original series and focuses on one of the most critical junctures in the history of Northern Europe.
What do you intend to do?
All my life, I waited for the great adventurer to offer me a place at his side.
Number 8, Marco Polo. Marco Polo is the explorer whom you would have met with in your history books at school, one of the most well-known explorers. He is known for his accounts, especially of Asian countries. This show focuses on the young Polo and his journey across Asia to reach the court of Kublai Khan, his time in the Chinese court, and the influence of the culture on him, which was further reflected in his written works, is intricately portrayed in the series.
Train you to survive in whatever world you choose to make your home.
This is not my home.
China, Mongolia.
We'll never surrender the last strong.
You are not one of them.
You understand nothing.
You will not return.
Every corner of the land beneath this rooftop!
It would help if we could just...
Don't you get sick of it all? And lonely?
I do. That's why...
Number 7, The Crown. One of the must-watch contemporary shows. The Crown focuses on the reign of the current Queen of England. The royal family has always been at the focus of media and paparazzi, people being interested in their personal lives as much as they are interested in that of their favorite celebrities. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning British monarch, having ascended the throne in 1952 after the death of her father, King George VI. She has been on the throne for about 67 years now. And in all these years, a lot of things have happened to her family and to the world. The 2 seasons of the show have been magnificently received by the critics and the audience alike, and its upcoming season, with names like Olivia Colman and Helena Bonham Carter related to it, makes it one of the most anticipated shows of the year.
From duty, you must not allow yourself to make similar mistakes. The Crown must win.
Number 6, The Tudors. The series, as the title would imply, focuses on the notorious Borgia family and their rise to power and infamy during Renaissance-era Italy. If Irons' brilliant and despicable portrayal of the scandalous pontiff wasn't enough to grab the audience's attention, its plot is absolutely seething. Number 4 is Spartacus. Spartacus is one of the best historical TV series of the early 2010s, airing from 2010 through 2013 for a total of 3 seasons on Starz. The series is set during the 1st century BCE and follows the life of Spartacus, a Thracian gladiator who led a slave uprising and rebellion against the Romans during his life in the early 70s BCE. The series is an action-packed show that is perfect for people who were into the movies 300 and Gladiator and wished that there had been more to them. While the show only lasted for 3 seasons, it also picked up a miniseries and won 2 Saturn Awards.
Rendrez fièrement place parmi mes titans.
What is it? Ships. I saw them first from the beach. What ships? These.
Number 3. The Last Kingdom. During the time of the clash between the Anglo-Saxons and Viking Danes, its protagonist is Uhtred, who was only a young boy when the Vikings attacked them, killed his father, and took him as a prisoner. He was raised by Earl Ragnar among the Vikings. When he grows up, some other tribe attacks the wedding ceremony of Ragnar's daughter, and he is killed. Uhtred, now a grown man, decides to take arms against these attackers to avenge Ragnar's death, while further contemplating to take back the kingdom from which he had been removed for so long.
Where you belong.
Number 1 is the Game of Thrones, where 9 noble families fight for control over the lands of Westeros, while an ancient enemy returns after being dormant for a millennia. As conflict erupts in the kingdoms of men, an ancient enemy rises once again to threaten them all. Meanwhile, the last heirs of a recently usurped dynasty plot to take back their homeland from across the narrow sea.
I promise to fight